They have to brave the bug quest in Stormwind. And spend hours in a queue. Double portal. I'm plastered between two lovely portals. Portal Paizuri.
How are you?
I'm glad I didn't type it out as thank you for the runs.
See you soon.
Greetings, human. Pardon my rudeness, but emergent business. Petition to the aid of the Paladins of the Silver Hand. Is Silver Hand even really around much by the time of this? Also, you'd be better checking in the Cathedral. I suppose there's Paladins here of Silver Hand too, but the Cathedral in Stormwind feels more their HQ.
What's on your mind? Keep your feet.
My hair's going everywhere. Fries, lol. Now to abandon this quest. Skilled Fighting Blade and Blade of Reckoning. Well, let's get Ward of the Elements. Which isn't bad. I wouldn't use it, but it ain't bad. I'm glad this is finally friggin' done. Now it just comes down to Smoltorium. Now it just comes down to chilling. Well, you know, that whole wait queue thing. Sorry, just have to fix my hair. I have it tied up, mostly. It keeps coming out. I had to get a lot of it cut off a while back, and so it's still rather short. And it doesn't tie back well. It keeps popping out. When I want to go do some, like say, clean the litter tray or something, I have to tie it up. Before a single ponytail and then it doubled up on itself will be enough. But now I have to do iron deposit and mithril. Okay. Now I have to do. Honestly, folks, I've tried to do twin tails or tree tails. I can leave the bit in the middle of the back alone sometimes, but I other times have to. It's just curiosity. Sometimes I leave it alone, but other times I and just tie up these sides. Other times I tie it all up, but that means like tree tails. So yeah. But so yeah. Need to get back to editing these. I got a bit more rendered out today, but I've fallen so far behind. I'm like on session like 11 of this, and I'm like on 60 something session wise. It's It's no comparison.
Need help?
Amazing, Gorik. Simply amazing. Windsor stormed through here not 5 minutes ago. He makes some grand claims, but purports that they're supported by his evidence. He's on his way to Stormwind now to confront Bolvar and Lady Prester. You're worth slightly more.
Go with honor, friend.
Inventory is full.
Looking for something specific?
Light be with you. Light bless
You are to meet with Windsor at the gates of Stormwind. What Windsor is about to unveil will shake the very foundation of the kingdom. Do not attempt to venture there alone, Gorik. You must amass an army. Gather your compatriots to arms.
for the Alliance.
To legs!
Great to meet you. Safe.
Ooh, I didn't realize I got that. Got more bits from that dungeon run than I realized. Also got a nice little chunk of XP. Also got some more ore, so that's always appreciated. Still only on 23 bits though. Now, if the price of the ore jumped, I could make a profit on just selling it. But I want to make it into the bars. Bars. Look, there's currently 6 gold profit on it. And on some more I bought last night, 12 gold. It's far too sexy just to sell off in ore form. Gotta doll it up a bit, and I'm just after flying over some. But you gotta doll it up some. Of course, that means a BRD run. I'm sure I could get someone to run me through to run with me to Molten Core at some point. I think I'm gonna do some more grinds after this. I'm recording, right? Two, three, four, five. Yeah, I could do some grinds after this, try and get some more dark iron and just some more money in general, as I'm kind of broke right now. I need to get what remains of my auctions back up, along with along with these additional things. I should get auction those demonic runes. I'm sure they'll go for a bit. Sin Sahadi. Just trying to say their name. Okay, I need to make sure I don't auction the wrong stuff. Sure, we'll give it a shot, but I don't hold any faith in that actually selling at that price. Nope. Nope. Okay then. Alright then. I'll actually cancel the Essence of Fire because I think that'll be too relevant to me, honestly. And it seems like a bit of a rare thing. Damn. A ton of Mithril didn't sell. Normally Mithril sells pretty well, so I was hoping. Probably just got terribly undercut.
Inventory is full. King's honor, friend.
Uh, okay, that... Nope, that's not all of it. There we go. No, wait. There we go. Yep, that's fine. There's gonna be raids are coming out tomorrow, so food stuff should sell better tomorrow. I'm hoping. One sec. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Wow, silver tree. Come on, sell you blind bastard. If I had gone that sooner, it may have been worth something. It's, you know, a thing from the previous phase, so its value's gone down with the introduction of better trinkets. Okay, these are still going for a while. Sell it. Awesome. Fuck it. I want to just clear the stock. I know I'm just getting tired of re-upping the same stuff again and again. It looked to be about right on pricing. That didn't. Actually, no, maybe the other thing wasn't about right. No. I just don't care right now. I think I'm gonna try a few more times with these, then I'm just gonna put them up for next to nothing. Because each time I'm putting them up, I'm losing more and more money on them. So it's just... it's just getting kind of painful. Silver. Yeah, still next to nothing. Oh, the Star Ruby sold. Very nice. Another one sold. Awesome. Awesome. And there they're gone. A bit more money to my name.
What can I do for you? Be careful.
I'm gonna stop playing now, Nemo. And have to do some IRL stuff. We'll probably do that sound grind thereafter. I need to get more money together. So I'll probably head back up to the other place. The last Gubbins bit went on for way too long. I think it ended up 40 minutes for some reason. Not sure why. Hopefully I wasn't distracted for too long during it. At one point, at one bit of it I did kind of forget I was recording. I'm trimming that bit out, but yeah. Iron sells well, but goddamn do you not make much of a profit off it. During that song grind, I'll probably go back. Oh, that's tedious. Probably go back to Stormwind and do some thorium smelting. You know the whole like the Alliance equivalent of that Warlord buff. There's no like call out to it. There's that cool like Herald of the War Chief proclamation, but there's nothing for the Alliance. Kinda sucks. It'd be easy enough to doll one up. Rend Blackhand, the Blackrock Orcs, attacking into Red Ridge. They are threatening the people of Stormwind. Just, it's easy enough to spin something off from that. You know? So, yeah. To talk about something I was talking about last set, I was saying about how it didn't make sense the Eridar, it was said before, the Eridar were just considered a cosmetic thing for Draenei rather than an allied race. They should be an allied race. It makes, like, the Dark Iron Dwarves being an allied race makes sense, but them being a cosmetic thing would fit more than the Eridar. Because while the Dark Irons have gone through shit and have a different culture, and should have a different starting area, so should the Eridar. Because Eridar have spent who knows how fucking long as demons. They if you look at any of them, I think most of them flag as demons and not humanoids. They're literally changed by the Fel, and they've been consorting and palling around with demons. It doesn't make sense for them to have gifted Inaru. They should have maybe some offensive equivalent. Touch of the Legion. They should have something to emphasize their former allegiance to the Legion. That they aren't a standard Draenei. Maybe even give them a different stat line. Remove heroic presence and put them as... give them something to emphasize their former allegiances. if you want to tie it in with the story, while they've left their former allegiances, they can't, as they emphasize in the little quest line, I've read the text of it, they will probably never see redemption, but they can try and do better than their darkness. Spin something like that. That, you know, instead of heroic presence, a dark past. And emphasize maybe a damage buff or something. Maybe that's too much for a racial. They don't want racials to be too good, but maybe instead of a damage buff, instead of have it be an opposite to Gifted Naru. Make it a damage ability. That kind of thing. Well, after that display of voracious greed, I feel nauseous. Regardless, I'll not dwell too long on your material addiction. For each imperfect drainocite fragment you turn in, I'll reward you with more junk. My junk heap gets smaller, while your junk heap gets larger. On Draenor, we call this a win-win situation. And you look more corporeal now. Good. Just fuck off. I really don't care. Well, Drainus it, remember? Clenches his fist and knocks on your head. Is anybody home? You truly disgust me, human. A grown man drooling over power junk. Pitiful. Take a reward and get out of my sight. Sounds familiar? Should be, I say it 1,000 times per day. I loathe this world. From what I see, it's typically it could be even worthwhile to just buy that stuff off the auction house. Those gems.
Can I help you?
Well met.
And back to Drummond. We'll auction these off too. Hmm. Jesus Christ. Guy is charging 20 gold a run of Scarlet Monastery. Not bad. People do 5 runs for some reason, so he gets 120. Jesus. And that's he's doing 4 people through at a time, so that's some good damn money. 500 gold. Jesus. I'll do the same thing myself, but I don't quite have the damage potential. You saw my attempt before. I'm a few levels higher now, but my gear is not too much better. Still, the level difference does make a difference. No, it's 480, sorry, not 500. I was adding an extra 20. Mental maths is not my forte, and anyway, I am off today. I'm just like slightly like I'm shunted a little to the left, a little to the right. Like if I try and take a step, I'll step slightly, you know. Yeah, I'll end up misstepping, you know. My coordination is just shit today. Be it my ability to type as you saw earlier or otherwise. Ooh, nice. We have a electric racket downstairs. It's a fly zapper in the shape of a tennis racket. Very handy. You just leave it standing up and bugs fly into it, lured in by the UV light and die. It's beautiful. Just heard it go off there. Hope it's not a misfire. We have 2 of them and the other one keeps misfiring every so often. Just sparking under its own volition. I might have been a bit rough with it, so eh. Apparently there's one guy who leveled from 25 to 39. And he's been doing these boosts all day. Seems there's more to it going on, but I was just focusing like the like how much damn money must he have? I'll give them a shot at that pricing, then I'll probably drop it to like a 2 gold. Imperfect. Oh shit. Prices jumped, man.
I supply only the finest goods. Have a good one.
Is there anything else I need to do for money? or anything else I can do for money. Canceling. A lot of my grilled squid sold. Not all of it though. Knife and soup, that's still there. The wolf meat is still there. Thorium bars are still there. I had thorium up. They'll be coming down soon. 5 of wild sold. Thank God that's gone. 5 runs in like 5 minutes. Oh. 1 pull on both Cathedral and... yeah, definitely have to be a tank for that. I don't out-level these places near enough to do that as a DPS bowie. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, I don't think I have on here I can do for money. My bars are not selling. I think I have to sell these for over 40. So that sucks. I think that's what the price I bought the ore at. I still have gold bars up. Yeah, there's nothing I can do.
You need something?
Windshield legs. Yeah, not for me, but they aren't kind of nice. I'd like more stamina than spirit, but yeah. Don't think I can even learn to use daggers, actually. Cause... Pally. I think I'm okay. Don't think there's anything else. Apparently there's an auction price, but the auction add-on's kind of glitching, so I haven't a clue. I'll leave this here. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed, folks, and I hope you join me again soon. Excuse me, if there's anything at all you'd like to tell me, please let me know in the comment section below. Though, do include a timestamp if you're talking about something in particular. If it's a general thing, there's no need. And also do keep in mind the backlog. There's a hell of a delay between the recording of this and the uploading of it, partially because of how much there is, and partially because of me being a slow-ass bastard at getting it done. It would help if I didn't keep stopping and starting, and then having to check each and every single bit. Each time I stop and start can add like a minute to each one, and that's presuming I don't have to keep re-listening to it to make sure it's fine. Each time I re-listen, that adds another minute. So it slows everything down, because I could end up spending 3 minutes listening to the one thing. 4 minutes. It slows it all down and makes everything take so much longer. So yeah. That's a weird one. The 480 dense grinding zones, 120 Dark Moon tickets, Dark Moon orb. It is, at the very least, is actually Neckles. So I don't know how that works. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you join me again soon. Yeah, I might do a grind after this, but I need to get some stuff done IRL. It's garbage day. I have to be careful that I don't get shot. So, till then.